us where we need to go.
Back's killing me. Guess we're here.
This is it? This is King's March? Science and civilization must have never recovered.
Your time was different, yes. But don't discount the Kalgorans just yet. They have potential.
We shall see.
So, fellas, where's Elva?
She has gone ahead to meet her local contacts.
We will need a vessel to navigate the archipelago. We must begin our search to locate the pieces of the weapon.
All right, don't go having a street brawl while I'm gone. I want to watch. So, if I were a weapon piece, where'd I be hiding?
We know the pieces of the weapon radiate intense, latent corruption. The more dangerous an island is, the more likely it is to contain a piece of it.
It is crucial that we find a captain with in-depth knowledge of the local area. Then we will stand a better chance of finding what we seek.
Indeed. Speak.
Doriane sees the world through a different lens. You must remember that he is of a bygone era.
I can hear you, you know.
Indeed.
And of what era are you, exactly?
Older still. I have seen many civilizations rise and fall.
I'd pay money to watch you two brawl it out.
It is a strange feeling meeting someone so gifted in sciences I unintentionally brought to the world. All of Val technology and advancements derived from my ultimate mistake.
You call the beast a mistake? On this I do not agree. The gods were nothing but monstrous tyrants. The power of corruption allowed humanity to seize back control of their destiny.
And what did you do with that control? In your experiments I saw death, dismemberment, a living nightmare.
A means to an end. They were all willing sacrifices.
That is somehow even more frightening. The zealotry, the fervor. I've seen it all too often. A kind of madness, seemingly fundamental to mankind.
Perhaps, but it was their choice to make. They gave themselves in the hopes of saving our people. My only regret is that I failed.
Oh, to bear but one regret.
Sorry I asked.
Yes.
Is this the friend you mentioned?
Ah, there you are. This is my contact, Rog, a trader with a keen eye for valuable artifacts. Rog, my friends are after a ship, and it just so happens we have a cartload of Val treasure to cover the charter.
Apparently, we're looking to head right to the most dangerous islands.
Kalgoran merchant vessels don't intentionally seek out danger. However, there is one captain who may be up to the task. Name's Makoru. I'll set up an account for you, but for now, here's your charter. Take it to her. I've no doubt she'll accept.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now. I'm off to study a tome on blood magic I found back in Exile. How exciting! Do be careful out there.
Come visit my shop sometime.
The name's Tujin. I'm the harbour master around here. Welcome to our fair little town. You have a vessel charter, I see?
Hey, mate, yeah. Know where Makoru is?
Just out on the pier. It's the only ship on the dock right now. Before you go, perhaps I can ask a favour. See, King's March trade has seen better days. Ships go out, and they don't come back. And that kind of shite is bad for business.
All right, who I gotta kill?
A local island we call Journey's End is spewing out blasted fog all over the sea, as thick as mud. The Karui know all about it, but won't seem to touch it. Something has to be done.
Sure, but how are we getting there?
Makoru can do it. She's Karui and grew up on these waters. If anyone can get you there, it's her, no doubt.
The job's a job, sure thing.
We'd be in your debt, and I got something special with your name on it. If you can clear that bloody fog. I'm not a tour guide. This here's the harbour. Got an harbour concern? That's me. For all other concerns, best ask someone else.
Jeez, that's a bit impolite.
Don't take it personal. We got a lot of people coming and going here. I lost count of all the ones that rub me the wrong way. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me. I used to believe a whole load of bollocks about honour and tradition. We do this not for ourselves, but for our children. The words were hollow, but the intent was good. It really is all about making a better world for those that will follow us.
Better future for the kids, that kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Come on, I don't completely buy it, mate.
Quite worldly, aren't you? The situation back in Kalgur made the prospect of raid class a little more appealing than it otherwise would have been.
Yeah, I know all about being forced out due to political nonsense. What happened?
Oh, you know. The usual things that make good folk run to the ends of the world. Water under the bridge now. No sense poking a hornet's nest. The big man's resolved to leave us alone, so long as we keep sending back Val artifacts. Or whatever else his heart desires. That Pharaoh a friend of yours?
Who?
The excitable one with the tattoos.
Oh, him. Yeah, I suppose we're, acquainted.
Thought so. You both got some choice attire. Tell him to stop sticking his face in the forge, will ya? Unless he wants to get burned.
Tell him yourself. The bloke's interested in runes, see? Travelled all the way here from Ezemir to learn about him.
Really? Wonder how he knows about runes. If Danig's fine with it, I'll just keep an eye on him. Keep it up.
So this old fella Faustus, he's dead then?
Very much so. Not a massive turnout at his funeral, I must say. Died of natural causes, they say, but I'm not so sure. He left Kingsmarch around a decade ago. No one was entirely sure where he went. But when he got back, gosh, he really had changed. He'd both softened and hardened. You never quite knew which you'd get. But I could tell it was caused by fear.
It's always like that when you come back from holiday. It's hard to get back into the routine.
That's not exactly what I mean. I asked him once. It took all my courage to do so. What happened to you, Faustus? Where did you go? I asked. He looked me dead in the eye. I still remember the look he had on his face. He was looking at me, but also through me, like he was somewhere else, reliving something. He said nothing, got up and left. They found his body later that night on the dock. Under his coat, he was clutching a small Val artifact. I heard he held it so tightly, his hands were bloody. All very strange. He helped me with my self-confidence. Well, at least he tried to. He got me blind drunk singing songs with the local crews here in the tavern.
What a bloody legend.
Yes, I suppose. Since then, for some reason, people have been more friendly towards me. Aren't people awfully strange? Good.
This is my shop, Rog's Rarities. Please look around, and if you have any questions, do let me know. Have a good day. Let's deal. Oh, Kingsmarch. It's what we Kalgurans call this little port town of ours, and also the region round it.
Cutting in on Trarthan trade, I see. Who's responsible?
All this has been authorised by the king, and we certainly pay enough taxes that we can never forget that. But we're quite far from home. We're mostly left to our own devices. Oh, except for the king's hand. He spends a season here each year to make sure we're on the up and up. There is no greater concentration of loyal followers of the king than here in Kingsmarch. Know what I mean, friend?
I catch your drift, friend. I'm always in for a good cause.
It's always good to meet a new friend. Let's keep in touch. What is it you want to know about us?
How does one make money around here?
Well, most Kalgurans here on Rayclast are in various guilds. I'm in the Meridian Free Traders, the trade guild that owns the charter for Kingsmarch. You can't beat our logistics. Danik is in the Artificers Guild these days. Tujan's a freelance harbour master, but he stays close. You've got to keep the family together, you know. The wife's the only one still carrying on our grand quest. I sure do miss her, but she always comes back soon enough. On an unrelated note, the King's Hand is due to return to Kelgur any day now. Take care if you see him around. This shop is my pride and joy. I've been dreaming of running my own place since my younger days, even though that was impossible back home.
Ah, the quest for wealth. What was the issue in Kalgur?
There are a limited number of merchant licenses, all owned by wealthy families. New licenses only come up every few years, but I could never afford one back in Kalgur. I've fallen on better times here in Rayclast, you might say. So here I am. I was never one for grand quests, always preferred sorting logistics from the back, but I'm glad I'm here. I'd never have had my children, or built all this. The wife says I'm the real hero, because I have a business and support my family. She might just be buttering me up, but I still take it to heart. The grand quest that brought me here? Oh no, that's a long story. I couldn't possibly. Oh, my Gwenna never did feel quite comfortable here. She spends much of her time off continuing our adventure. Doesn't have anything to do with the King's Hand being in town this year.
I catch what you're dangling.
All right then, if you insist, I'll tell the tale. 2 decades ago, our glorious leader, Danik, led us on an expedition across stormy and dangerous oceans to look for an artifact called the Triskelion Flame. Our search took us to the forsaken continent of Rayclast, a land filled with horrible monsters and raving mad exiles.
Ain't that the truth?
But we excavated many ancient sites, uncovering some of the lost history of our people's short residence here. Long ago, Kalgurans tried to settle on Rayclast, and it did not go well. In the end, they did not survive, and they lost the Triskelion Flame. We've been looking for it for over 20 years now, and to be honest, we've gotten a bit sidetracked, but my wife refuses to give up on the dream. Good day. Bye then.
The forge burns on. Let's go for a fish sometime, eh?
Well, well, a Trarthan. Greetings, mercenary. You'll find plenty of work here in Kingsmarch if you're so inclined. I'm Danik, the smith and leader of this fair port. You may come to me for your equipment needs.
You get enough Trarthans here, you recognise one on sight?
We've had 1 or 2 show up over the years. Caused us a fair amount of trouble. You're not still involved in the death trades, are you?
No more than the next weapon for hire.
Fair enough. This little jewel on the sea might have been granted an official charter by the king, but it's those of us here on Rayclast that have built it into the trading hub it is today.
Reminds me a bit of Karafin. I mean that as a compliment.
To be fair, we did have local help. The king commissioned this port for trade after we'd been operating it as an outpost for many years. We ourselves would like to investigate the remnants of our own culture, but he is very interested in Val artifacts.
That's right, foolish. What's he up to?
Your guess is as good as mine. Kingsmarch is actually our second attempt at settling on Rayclast. Our first expedition, thousands of years back, was mysteriously lost.
Their mistake was trying the mainland. Probably a tragic tale, that. What happened?
That's why we came here 20 years ago, to find out. And we also sought the artifact of power our forebears brought with them to Rayclast. It has become my life's work, the search for the Triskelion flame. The most powerful artifact in our known tales was brought to this continent by the first expedition thousands of years ago. The songs tell of it incinerating evil, purifying tainted fields, and warding off those of ill intent.
Sounds like a fey tale, but I'll take anything considering what we're up against.
My thoughts exactly. I still intend to get out there, I just get bogged down by the work of running Kingsmarch.
If there's one thing that grinds a man down more than anything else, it's paperwork.
One day there will be a glorious return. One day we Grand Four will finish our quest, and perhaps do a little saving of this fair Rayclast. Yes, one day. Soon. The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. It sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark, and blades to bite deeper.
Well, that sounds downright useful. Can runes really do all that?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers, and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. We've had 20 years on Rayclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
Well, good on you for holding your own. If you're this good without gems, just imagine.
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you, and these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth. I'd say Rune Seeker is an apt moniker. Pharaoh's a quick learner.
How'd you know? He's learning from you?
Of course. It's the duty of every smith to pass down the art. Although I do feel like I'm learning things as well. The Azamite and Kalguran rune sets are not exactly the same. Each has a few symbols the other does not. Considering how established our science is, I find that curious and disturbing.
The forge burns on. Lord Danik.
Just Danik, if you will. I'm no knight. Far from it.
Right. I must inquire. On our adventures, I learned a thing or two about a man named Aldur.
Oh, you have you? Aldur was very important to our history and people, but not really a figure known at all here on Rayclast. How curious you should learn of him.
Did he really invent runesmithing as we know it?
He certainly did. There is no doubt that we owe everything to him and the original Rune Fathers. Without them, we wouldn't be where we are today.
And I suppose this would have all happened in the considerable past.
Of course. Aldur existed long before Ezamites even breathed their first breath.
That's astonishing.
Must be nice having someone else to talk to about all this rune stuff.
In a further tome I've studied, it mentioned Aldur's death and how it deeply affected Midgard.
It threw our people into disarray. Brothers in arms became brothers at war. It was a pitiful time.
And the remaining Runefathers sought to fix that.
Correct. It's a tale that warms the hearts of all Kalgorans.
One other thing. This tome seemed to imply that Verisium wasn't as abundant as the Runefathers had thought.
They stripped the land of all the Verisium they could find. And that led to some other unfavorable developments down the line.
Wouldn't be the first folk to make that mistake.
The third tome I found mentions an ultimate design, the Triskelion Flame.
That, Pharaoh, is the very reason we are even here at all.
I couldn't quite understand. Is the Triskelion a tool for good or evil?
Most importantly, it was a tool for hope. A symbol of Aldor's gift to our people. But it reminds me of a saying my forebears passed down. The will of the inscriber may bear love in his heart, but the will of the user may tear us apart. Though the Triskelion Flame brought our countrymen together in our time of need, there are those who believe it may have been used for ill thereafter.
Sounds about right.
Hail.
Tell me, Danig, how was the Triskelion used for ill?
It is a complex object. There is a crossover between its science and a deeper intrinsic capacity to compel the world around it, with its alternating runic combinations.
I'm not sure I follow.
It is difficult to say for sure. All I know is that it was capable of bringing beautiful times of peace, and potentially destruction in equal amounts.
One day I would like to see it in the flesh.
You and me both.
Watch your step, eh? Slip overboard and you're on your own. I'm Kanu, first mate of the Aurora May. If you're looking for a ship, best speak to the boss Makoru. And mind your manners while you're at it.
All right, mate. Not looking for trouble. Just a crew.
Well, this crew does a good job of getting into trouble. So, guess you found both. I'm just having some fun. Welcome aboard. My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
I ain't ever had a home. Just places to sleep where I probably won't get stabbed.
Sheesh, that's grim.
I said, won't get stabbed?
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose. All good.
Welcome aboard. I'm Makoru, captain of the Aurora May.
I bought a charter for this ship, so guess you work for me now.
It seems that way, doesn't it? We can take you wherever you need. Places other captains would never dream of going. Your business is your business. Now, we can set sail whenever you like. Good day. I'm a freshly minted captain, but not new to these waters. I joined the trade guild as a deckhand after I ran away from home. I then worked my way up ever since. I finally took the captain's challenge not too long ago, and now I'm the first Karui captain on a Kalguran ship.
Bit of an entrepreneur, eh? Go get it, I say.
Thank you, but my story has only just begun. Now I've just got to get out there and make a name for myself. I've put a lot on the line to get to where I am. Who knows? Maybe we'll achieve great things together. They don't talk very much about their homeland, and well, I'm definitely not allowed to sail there.
What? Why not? They scared of you?
Nah, it's nothing like that. It's just part of their culture. First, someone has to immortalize my family's triumphs into an epic poem. Then, it must be told at their royal court before their king. This sort of custom is not too different from Karui oral traditions, but it's a tricky situation for me. I am no longer part of my tribe, so I have no family to immortalize in song. Tujin suggested that we could be family, but he was drunk at the time. I don't know what to make of the Kalguran king. I've only heard whispers, rumors.
Go on then, spill the beans.
Well, they say he's a bit obsessed with Vaal artifacts. But something tells me this is quite a concern for the Kalgurans. I've noticed certain types of Val devices seem to up and disappear before being loaded onto ships headed for Kalgur.
Cheeky buggers. I'm starting to really like these Kalgurans.
If you mention this, they will deny it. Just like they did when I asked. And just like I will deny ever telling you this. My people's traditions have remained the same for thousands of years. Until my generation, that is. When I was just a young girl, Tukohama, the Karui god of war, was slain by a mortal. That turned my world upside down. Our own ancestor, killed by a mortal. I'm looking for my own way now. One that doesn't rely on gods or old traditions. I thought I might find my path in trade and commerce, so here I am, sailing for the Kalgurans. Other Karui like me have spread out across Rayclass in search of meaning. The elders call us Kaivana. They think that we have rejected the way, that we dishonor our families.
What's a Kaivana?
It means nothing good. Now, when I was a young girl, I visited the halls of the dead. My ancestors told me that the way was meant to empower us, not to control us. So who am I dishonoring by seeking my truth? It's a debate that I'm tired of having. But either way, it has separated me from my family, and I must live with that. I became a captain against the wishes of the Trade Guild Council. To lead a Kalguran ship, you must pass a test. I was given a makeshift crew and tasked with sailing a course in a certain amount of time. At the most dangerous point of the course, between two shallow reefs on a moonless night, our cargo of refined verisium caught fire. It was set to explode at any moment.
Blimey, what a predicament.
I was faced with a choice. Abandon ship or order some of the crew into the lethal smoke to put out the fire. At the cost of their own lives, no less. They say it's a rather horrible death, gasping for breath with burning lungs that no longer work. So I chose to put out the fire myself. That's just how I was raised.
All right, I gotta know. How'd you make it out?
Well, luckily for me, it was all fake. It was the main part of the test. The truth of it is, the candidate passes or fails depending on the votes of the crew aboard. I earned their loyalty by my choice. And many of them still follow me to this day, here on this ship. The council does not aid me in any way, but they also leave me to it. It's the best situation for now, until I show some true profit. Good chat.
G'day.
Makoru seems like a fitting boss.
That's right, Makoru's the boss. But more than that, she's a role model, a true leader. She showed the Kalgurans what the Karui have to offer. And honestly, I'm just lucky to be following in her footsteps.
All right. You know flattery doesn't work on me, Kanu.
It is simply the truth.
I can tell she knows what she's doing. Can see the crew's respect for her.
The Karui have no ships like the Aurora May. Our vessels are meant to travel between islands or to fish. But the Aurora May? Woo! She feels like she could take us to the end of the world.
Better than the one I took out of Trarthan. Ripe old flotsam that was.
I'm just happy to live in times like these. I think about it sometimes, you know? What a day to be alive. To breathe in the air, feel the sun. Could be a lot worse. When the Kalgurans showed up, it brought a lot of tension to the tribes. Also brought doubt among the outer islands. My family left the Tasoleo tribe when I was only a boy. They then joined the Tukohama tribe. My parents found hope in their message of strength.
Gotta give it to him. He's consistent.
Well, look, I don't reject the way. It just feels different to me. Late at night, out on the sea, I can still feel what our old tribe called the flow. It's real. It's powerful.
What you mean?
Oh, it's hard to put into words. All I know is Tavakai's version of the way is definitely not something I can flow with. Tavakai doesn't trust outsiders. He wants to drive the Karui further away into isolation. And that doesn't feel right to me. It feels backwards. We should at least hear new ideas out. See what they can offer us.
Good day.
Aye. Makoru's got something to prove. Lucky for you, she's got the talent to back it up. You won't go wrong getting on that ship. She's been underestimated. By my people and her own.
They abandoned her.
Aye, she's left them behind. But she's got her people's spirit. I'm fond of the Karui. They value honor and ancestral tales of bravery. Not just talk, for real. They live the way us Kalgurans claim we do. They're wild and free.
Why are they underestimating her then?
Oh, you know how it is in times of change. The younger ones get ideas, and the older ones try to push them back toward tradition. The Karui passionately follow what they call the way. What you need? Why are you asking? Who sent you? Bugger off!
Ooh, shite. Sounds like you got a spot of trouble on your hands, eh?
None of your business. Move on.
What do you think about that way?
Well, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but it's a kind of code of honor.
So she rejects it. I can relate. The way reminds me of the damn Trarthan code.
Reject is a strong word. You'd have to ask her. She forges her own path. Kind of like we did coming here, to Rayclast. I admire that. He's fairly new in town. I heard he had too many modern ideas for the chieftain's liking. He seems capable enough, and Makoru's taken a liking to him.
Guess I better know more about this chieftain fella.
His name's Tavakai. He's a bit of a hard-ass, a real warrior. And we do our very best not to cross him.
Blimey. I'll watch my mouth then.
Good luck with that. Now there's a true friend. Me and him have been on this campaign here in Rayclast since the start of this little venture, when it was but a lodge and a dream. Next thing you know, well, it all got away from us. And here we are, with a whole town somehow grown up around us.
Getting old, mate.
I'm just now realizing I haven't been on an expedition in 6 bloody years. Time really is a cruel master.
Well, I'm sure I could use a hand sometime. How about it, mate?
Stranger things have happened, I suppose. It's quite the worry. Not one of us sleeps right at night lately. It's just not like her to disappear this long.
Not a good sign. Not good at all.
We'd seen her a lot more recently, after certain folk made their way back to Kalgur some years back. She's not one to be tied down to mortar and stone, mind you. But weeks without a word. No, that's not how Gwen.
I'll keep an eye out.
Please do. Now that there's a good man. He's led us through thick and thin. An aspiring dreamer and a cynical realist. He's a unique fellow.
Seems an all right bloke, I guess. What makes him such a great leader?
His conviction, his passion. He could change the world, if he just believed he could.
What can I do for you? Let's deal.
King's March.
Listen up.
Hail.
Get your King's March Chronicle. Get a copy before they're gone.
Speak.
How can I advise you? The more I consider it, the more I believe I've seen a depiction of the weapon. Especially now that I can study the piece in Doriani's possession.
A depiction? Where? The scraps I know, I learned from incredibly ancient ruins.
Yes. When I consulted the ancient being Kalandra, she told me where to find the seed of corruption. She was cryptic, and said that it already belonged to me. That it always had. I can still only guess what she meant. In the ruins where the seed was sealed, I saw carvings on the wall. It was a message, left for anyone who might follow in the eons to come. A series of giant murals. The first was broken, but the second depicted the creation of the seed. The third mural portrayed the seed's destruction. At the time, I thought it was a warning. Now I see the weapon was depicted quite literally, being driven into the seed. It might not have been a warning. It might have been instructions.
This confirms my hypothesis. The weapon is the key to destroying the beast. We must find and reassemble it, no matter the cost.
At least we got a plan.
Yes. I must concur with the hooded one. Someone intentionally carved information meant to be discovered in the future. To do such a thing, they must have believed that their civilization might be endangered. However, the most important clues I found were done differently. Hand carvings. We found them in this region. The stones depicted pieces of the weapon being thrown into the sea.
Someone wanted it gone then, eh?
Their reasoning was unclear, but from what I saw, it was thrown not by soldiers, but by a woman, a scientist, and I have no idea who she was. Indeed.
Quickly.
He's been a great teacher, no doubt about it. But gosh, has he gotten soft as he's aged.
Oh, come on. He's a nice fella.
Yes, nice indeed. But making friends and making coin are different things. Years ago, he'd drive a hard bargain. He was a great negotiator. Then he went and had children. Oh, awful. Now he seemingly doesn't have the energy to haggle. Almost gives stuff away. All the best.
How can I help?
Good day. Where to? That island has been shrouded in mist for generations, even since before the Vaal Empire. The tale told by our Hatungo goes, if the mists part and the island shows itself, you will be compelled to land on its shores. You'll claim to hear the voices or see the visions of loved ones, or of your gods, or whatever else is dear to you. If we go there, there's a real chance the ship will never return.
Ah, yeah, but you know, you're the best there is.
Well, what could possibly go wrong? Full sail! Land ahoy! Good day.
G'day. As you wish. We made it. G'day.
I don't know what this fog's doing to me.
Don't come
but
near
it
the
ain't
circle.
good.
These ancestral totems are a menace that remain from ancient days. They gather a cursed fog, and we cannot stop them or break them. If you come to this place and have any idea how to destroy them, please do. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe.
Freya Hartlin? Is that you?
Yes, it is.
Blimey, how long you been here?
Longer than I can fathom.
All right, how are we getting you out?
My boy, he's lost somewhere on the island, and with him, our trove of raw verisium. It must be runesmithed into spikes. It is the only way to break the seal.
Captain Grisham Hartlin?
I also fear for his fate.
Well then, best we find him. Danid can help with the verisium. Now get your arse moving and look for the captain. I'll stay with Freya.
Please hurry. I feel I could die at any moment. Oh, Cadogan, preserve me.
Hey, don't name him.
You must forgive me. This has been a nightmare.
Oh, of course. I can't even imagine. What's it been now? 4 years? We thought you made it to Kalgur with your shipment.
We crashed upon these unseen shoals. Oh, how I've missed home. I long to walk once more under the sun in those softly waving fields.
Softly waving fields? What part of Midgard are you from again?
Oh, my head. Oh, it aches.
Of course. I can't imagine what being out here this long does to the mind. Please don't strain yourself.
Yes, I think I'll rest now.
Aye. You've been out here for so many years. How did you survive?
Shellfish, rainwater, and hope.
Remarkable.
I'll have you out here right quick, Granny.
Now you're talking.
There were times I almost gave up.
Please don't cry. We're here. I remember your boy, Freya. Worked for us for a long while. Captain Hartland, a capable seafarer, well respected among his crew. Good drinker, too.
He's the apple of my eye.
Really? I thought you'd fallen out over the whole...
We're still family. And family is all...
Aye, true enough.
With
Will you
respect,
get a move
there's
on?
one or two things that matter more to us lowlives.
I know exactly what you're getting at. Bye then.
I know very little of the fog, other than its malice. It drew us in and led us to our doom.
It is known to wreak havoc on the mind. Mirages, whispers, lies. Every captain I know has reported strange sightings in the fog over the years. It's only gotten worse of late.
Something's wrong out there with the world. Something's happening. I have to get out of here.
Yep. Mad world.
I just have to get out. It's been too long. All I remember is the horrible sound of our ship slamming against the rocks. I crawled through the sand and mist, beset by the cries of the dying. And when I opened my eyes, I was here, safe, but trapped.
You done well, Freya. Not bad for an old bird.
Something about these Karui totems keeps the malice of the fog at bay.
How do we know this is all gonna work?
Are you not familiar with the power of runes?
Elysium's the very foundation of Kalguran rune work. We call it truth metal. As they say, what is runed becomes reality.
A metal born of the very stars themselves.
Danig would know more of the details, but if a skilled smith imprints the rune for deadly on a sword, that sword becomes, well, deadlier.
More magic. Great.
Magic? It's not magic. It's science.
Yeah, whatever. Science, magic, semantics.
None may leave this accursed island.
You sure about that? Need more time. No money.
My boy is dead. I knew. In my heart, I knew. It's been so long. I don't care about getting out of here anymore. Just leave me to die.
Don't talk like that, love. You've come this far.
Perhaps if you can runesmith the Verisium and free me, I can go and see my boy one last time.
Of course, Freya. Newcomer, Get the Verisium to Danig, quickly.
Please.
Yes?
I am fading.
Hot off the quill. Grisham Heartland confirmed dead.
Freya Heartland's still around and trapped on Journey's End? How strange. I believe I know the runes that could break that seal.
Come on then, ladies waiting.
Reclast has always been full of surprises. So be it. I'll forge those spikes with haste. There we go. That should do it. Be careful out there.
Fine work, this.
The forge burns on.
Yes? What have you learned?
Hail.
Friend, I have urgent news for you. Time is short and the unmaking of the world is nigh. Please, listen to what I have to say.
All right, let's have it then.
I am pleased to meet you. I am Lorandis, a missionary of the Twilight Order. But I am here to warn you. The end of days approaches. Something evil has awoken on Rayclast. You have faced it, have you not? I can see it in your eyes. You have faced the wickedness in the hearts of men.
Sure, I've seen my fair share of wickedness.
They seek to conquer us, to rule us. We must act. We must fight back. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together.
Sheesh, keep it subtle, eh?
Utopia is a dream, but Rayclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes? Utopia is not possible, while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you, none to tell you how to live.
Ain't no one telling me how to do nothing.
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, the Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Rayclast.
I might have a look. Dunno.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order. We are an order of true believers, dedicated to the salvation of humanity. To that end, we have given everything, and will continue to give of ourselves until Rayclast is saved.
Sounds good on the tin, but I'm curious what's behind it all.
Friend, we are on the same side. Surely you will pledge yourself to aid in the cause.
What's it look like to you, all said and done?
No more pain, no more suffering, no more horrors upon the world. A fresh start, a time we can be proud of. Rayclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations, unnatural creations, creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
Who the heck are you talking about?
The gods must never come back, and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our Savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
The gods have caused these lands a lot of trouble, I can see that.
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
Everywhere's got problems, believe me.
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Rayclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension. Yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
The king? What's he up to anyhow?
The Kalguran king seeks Vaal artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Vaal destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake. You are interested, yes? I knew it. Visit Erastus when you are sure you are ready.
Can't do that.
For the Savior.
How can I be of aid?
Oh, it's you.
Ahoy!
How are you faring?
Well met.
Welcome. Here for a deal? Business has been on the rise ever since he took up residence outside my shop. People duck in here to seek refuge from him, and I make a sale while they hide. It's a win for everybody. Good day. Bye then.
You have the Verisium spikes? Quickly, impale these totems.
Ale.
This should do the trick.
Oh, shite! What's going on?
I am finally free.
Oh, we've been played, haven't we? I'm out of here.
It was only a matter of time before someone like you played me. I hope you enjoyed my parting gift. I'll see you soon.
I've only got one for you. But you know that, don't you, you foggy bastard?
Long ago, the Ramako tribe imprisoned a being of great malice here. They maintained it as long as they could. And then, the Tukohama tribe inherited this duty. It can take any form and deceive the mind. Do not listen to it. Everything it says is a lie. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe.
I should have known something was off about all that. In my younger days, I'd never been fooled by such a charlatan.
Look, shite happens. What you gonna do?
Aye, perhaps. Nonetheless, the fog is cleared and a Kalguran always pays up. As promised, this is for you. I should have known that wasn't Freya Hartland. Whatever it may have been, it gives me chills thinking about it, so I don't want to.
I know, mate. We don't have much of that nonsense back home, neither.
Tell it to the Skalds, will ya? I'd rather not know. Bugger off!
Calm down, will ya?
It's unnatural, like a bloody curse. You all just go about your days like nothing's wrong. Yet at any moment, some almighty being could appear and cause mayhem. Like I said, it's best not to even think about these gods of yours.
Stop running from the truth. Trust me, it'll get you in the end.
Yeah. In the 20 years we've been here, I've seen shite that'd knock your boots off. You know how I get through it? I drink, not think. You should try it sometime.
Friend.
How can I be of aid?
Well, speak. Hail.
Hail.
Kingsmarch. Need something smithed? I should have trusted my instincts. I knew something was strange about that situation. I suppose this confirms the Heartlands are long dead.
Damn thing played on my pension for older women. Bastard genius.
What possessed you to break our ancestral binding? You have released Kanu, the deceiver! Now he's free to wreak havoc on Rayclast once more. I should take your head where you stand.
You will do no such thing. How were we to know? Even I knew nothing of that prison or what was held there.
It was the concern of chieftains and the Hatsungo, not those who reject the way.
Oh, mate. I had no idea I was talking to a chieftain.
I am not your mate. But, yes, I am Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe. These waters belong to the Karui. You, along with the Kalgurans, are our guests, and your welcome is already wearing thin.
I just go where I'm pointed. Look, not to throw little Tujan under the boat, but...
No excuse. He's a drunk. Not to be trusted. Besides, if you weren't trespassing on our shores, it would never have happened. Consider this your first and last warning, Karui. Yes, you are all guests here on these waters. Waters that have belonged to us since the beginning of time. Our way is our identity. It is beyond life and death. The way gave us the strength to endure all the horrors of Rayclast. Corruption, disease, slavers. Ugh, never again.
I can respect that. No one should kneel to the weak.
Yes, I'd sooner join the Mother of Death's embrace. Strength is the key. And yet here we are. Slowly but surely, outsiders forsake us. The Val, the Eternal Empire, and now, the Kalgurans. I thought their leader Danik was true of heart, until he allowed the harvest of our sacred whale, and it was all downhill from there. 20 years ago, we allowed only 4 Kalgurans to stay here, and now look at this place. It began with our remote tribes. They would disappear from their islands, gone without a trace. For generations, the Eternal Empire and the bastards of Oriath raided the weakest of our people and took them as slaves. But where are those slavers now? Dead and gone.
And yet Trarthan lives on long after. To hell with them eternal bastards.
Yes, the only good eternal bastard is a dead one. Now we must rise stronger than ever. We will not stray again from the old way, the true way, the way that carried us through history. We must be strong for the world to see, so that we are the masters of our own destiny. Long ago, Tukohama put axes in our hands and taught us to fight. That is the most important lesson of our way. We were nothing before we were given strength.
Yeah, mate. Strong is good. Agreed.
Had we been united in our strength, perhaps history would have told a different tale. Now, the tribes must stand together and put the Karui first. We will always have neighbors, but they must acknowledge our strength, and one way or another, they shall. Behave yourself. It is disappointing to see our young abandoning the way and becoming what? Work hands? For the Kalgurans? It is ridiculous! She could be so much more!
Hey, don't knock hired hands. Trade's the bones of it all. Gets us soft beds, privies and such. All the things that make life worth living.
If that is all that makes your life worth living, then I pity you. Ugh. The first Karui captain of some outsider's fleet. Is there really honor in that? I doubt it. Kanu rejected us to be a lowly first mate, as they call it. I know his father. He is deeply ashamed. The youth these days are more foolish than ever. Tukohama tasked his tribe, my tribe, with keeping that deceiver in his prison. Our sacred duty kept us in this region, even though we longed for the sea. But it is good that we stayed.
I've seen better security in a Trarthan pleasure den.
I don't want to know what that means. We tried posting warriors to keep watch over the prison. he'd drive them mad. They'd throw themselves into the sea. Instead, we allowed his fog to wreak its havoc and in turn, keep him hidden. Besides, I had no idea Kalguran runes could undo our ancestral binding. Yet another reason for us to not get along.
Well, at least you lot are free of worrying if he's still there, I guess.
For untold generations, he slept soundly in that prison. But the deceiver woke from his slumber 20 years ago and has been causing more and more problems ever since. The fog, crashing ships, foul dreams, cursed voices. Even one of our elders fell for his lies and went missing. But it will be much worse now that the deceiver is free, thanks to you. Kanu was always headstrong, loud and disrespectful, all the makings of a great warrior. He threw it all away to work for the Kalgurans. We have lost many to foreign causes. That's why Kanu is now off limits to outsiders.
Gotta lock the young ones down, I say. They'll end up slaves. Or worse.
Yes, that is my fear. A history we shall never relive. We cannot afford to lose more of our young to these dangerous ideas. He showed promise when he arrived on our shores. I saw the warrior within, but I will never forgive him for allowing the hunt of our sacred whale.
It's not my place to care or say, but it wasn't his fault, mate. He tried to stop that from even happening.
I did not know that. Either way, the Kalguran monster that is King's March is too large for any one man to fully control.
G'day.
Yes?
Hello.
Hail. Well, you met the chieftain. How was it?
He's someone to keep on your good side, I reckon.
To be sure. I've two minds about him, though. On one hand, he's fostering tradition, allowing it to thrive. Yet on the other, well, he can be a bit much.
Can't be an easy gig.
You're telling me.
Yes?
What have you learned? I am glad the Tukohama tribe still thrives. In the early days, Tukohama was a good man.
You knew him?
Yes, and I also helped kill him too, much to my regret.
Oh, so the Godslayer wasn't just a tavern tale after all.
Yes, at the time there was no other way. There is one consolation. His spark was not lost.
Speak.
Indeed.
Welcome. Let's deal.
Runesmith, at your service.
Hail. I don't think we're going to find ourselves in open warfare, but Tavakai has recently slowed trade and restricted us to the docks at their settlement. That whale incident certainly didn't help.
Oi, whale incidents are never good.
Our king commanded one of our vessels to hunt and harvest meat from a sacred whale, knowing full well what it meant to the Karui. By the time I found out, I was already too late. Tavakai hasn't spoken to me since. Our trade with the Karui fluctuates.
It never changes. Warlord...
The Tukohama tribe, the largest in the region, welcomed us at first. We got along very...
As you wish. Here we are. This island looks nice.
You stink! Easy. Something tells me these people didn't just up and move.
We reached these shores under the first full moon. We reached these shores under the first full moon. Tasaleo made the sea here rich beyond measure. We slept deeply and knew nothing of the dangers of this place. Tafor offered us living wood, and Valakor was kind. We sang for the bounty of our new home and to Ramakor, and to the beautiful Arohongui as she watched from Lanihua's palace in the sky. We found abandoned homes. Others lived here before us. This was a sign that we had chosen well. We didn't see the statues until much later.
I'm glad I'm up here and he's down there. Just had to open my bloody mouth, didn't I? I'll never look at a shark the same way again. This will be worth something to someone.
On the nights of the full moon, one among us vanished. When the second month passed, and another of our number vanished on the full moon, concern began to arise. The statues, Karui men and women running and screaming, terrified. They are crying out, silent, unmoving, about some danger behind me. I'm fearful, but when I turn, there is nothing there. I chased them through the jungle, begging them to stop. A cave opened, one that I had never seen before, and everyone I had ever known descended into it with joy. Evil lurked in the darkness, fleshy mouths open and shaking, awaiting a feast. That close, I could feel it in my body. They must have been singing, and only I could not hear it. So I stabbed one. I fled farther and faster than most, eventually stumbling upon this third camp, even older than the last. This is a place of death. Whole tribes have settled this island before us, and they never left. Some of us survived that night, but another is coming, as Arohongui waxes full once more.
She'll have to do more than sing if she wants to lure me in. Need more time. That's a lot of eggs. Looks like the siren's assembling a whole bloody choir. Could end up like these poor sods if I ain't careful.
You there!
Save me from this seductive fiend, will you?
Have you come to join, my beloved?
You will join them!
I'm just about
Suffer!
enough of your preaching.
Smile to me, and it will last forever.
Talamorna, outsider. I can't quite make out your origins.
Just out here doing what I can. Doesn't really matter where I'm from.
True enough. Old Martiki can't help his curiosity. I've been an elder of the Tukohama tribe for many years, and it's not often I get stumped like this.
An elder, eh? Tavakai would likely be pleased for you to be returned in one piece.
Oh, yes. I'm sure the chieftain had concerns. But first, I must thank you for your good deed here. You've honored me, and I must honor you back. I will give you the opportunity to gain the blessing of our ancestors. Show them your prowess. They will see you for who you are.
Hopefully they don't see too much.
Let us return to your ship. I will show you the way to our most sacred place, the Eye of Hinekora. From there, I will speak for you to enter our halls of the dead. You will be tested, but also rewarded. Ah, Makoru. It is good to see you.
Martiki, you're alive. I'd heard you were missing.
Yes. They told me I was too old to keep taking out my canoe. Maybe they were right. It is quite the tale. And I was weak, I admit. When the fog swept over the water, I should have known what I saw wasn't real. But there she was, Myra Kana. Sweet and strong as the day we met. She plowed on through the fog, and I chased her like she was alive, like we were young again. Then, crash! Next thing I know, I'm wet as anything and held prisoner in that bloody cave. And let me tell you, it was hard to keep my eyes to myself.
Good thing our patron here got there when they did.
Yes, and about that, there is the small matter of what I've promised our hero here.
Why do I get the feeling this involves me?
Show me your map, Makoru. There is a place I want to take our friend, when they have the time. Yes, there it is. The Eye of Hinekora. Gateway to the Halls of the Dead.
You want to take them to the Karui's most sacred place. Were you hit on the head?
Trust me, my hero here is special. They deserve a chance to prove themselves to our ancestors.
Tavakai will lose his mind if he finds out about this.
Ah, well, perhaps in this case it's best for him to only hear what he needs to hear.
All right, but after this I'm taking you back to Nakanu.
Yes, yes, that's fine.
Forge burn.
Hail! The fog, but at what cost?
I told you I would take you anywhere, but I'm hesitant about this one. Now, Kanu might be the most dangerous island of them all because I was born there. They won't outright kill me for showing up, at least not in these more peaceful times. But if you insist, well, let me tell you, it is quite beautiful. I just won't be able to go ashore with you.
Would they like seeing me, do you think?
You won't be welcome inland, but you'll likely be allowed inside the front gate. Just be respectful. All stop! We made it. Good day.
Yes. How can I help? Let's go.
There you go. They're polite to me here, but I can tell they consider me an outsider now. It shouldn't be like this. Maybe one day things will be different. Just probably not what Tavakai leads the tribe.
What's good?
Hey, outsider! Over here! Hey-oh! That's what you outsiders say, right? Thought I heard the clink of gold in your pocket. I'm Ruhaki. I'm an apprentice carver here on Kanu. I'd be keen to trade for some of that gold of yours. Seeing as you freed my favorite elder, I'll even give you a discount. Well, just between you and I'm tired of Tavakai's teachings. I don't just need strength, I need a future. There isn't a single girl my age who'll marry a man with no prospects. Do you know of any? I know a quality fella who'll treat them like a queen. It's me. Keep it in mind, eh? I knew I liked you. Thank you for saving Matiki. He's my favorite elder. He never punished me. Not that I ever did anything wrong. You know what? I think I could even budge on some of my prices. Just for you, though. See what you reckon.
I'm still astounded that Matiki told you about our Halls of the Dead. I was brought there only once, as a child, and I spoke with my grandfather, and his grandfather before him. They gave me advice I still follow to this day, to stay true to myself.
Strong, independent lady.
Unfortunately, staying true to myself means I can never return. But if you have an invitation, I can at least take you there. Full sail! Matiki has already gone inside the eye. You best catch up with him.
Oh, I'm in awe. My family has come here to speak to our ancestors on occasion, but I've never been. Feels strange to think I'll end up here one day. Well, that's assuming they let me in. G'day. All good.
Yes?
Long way to fall, but what a view on the way down, eh?
Ah, there you are. We call this place the Eye of Hinekora. Far below, Hinekora herself resides. She, the Mother of Death, sees the choices we have made, and from that has foresight of the path ahead. Now, this here, this is Navali. She is the speaker. The word of the will of Hinekora. Oh, and that on her shoulder? That's Yama. He's a good boy.
Well, pleased to meet you, Navali. Also, nice monkey.
The Elder's tale of your victory is well received. He vouches for you, but that is not quite enough. The Mother of Death must decide if you may enter. Step forth, look into the bowl, Hinekora will see you. All of you.
Tough and fearless, yet riddled with doubt. Hidden beneath, he make amends.
Inekora has spoken. You are worthy. Prove to our ancestors that which I already know to be true.
Well, blimey. I'm bloody well dead, aren't I?
Oh, in a manner of speaking, yes, you are dead. But do not worry. The Mother of Death has you in her embrace. Your body will be safe here, while your spirit moves forward to prove yourself to our ancestors.
I should be mad at you, but dying ain't so bad, is it? I feel like I lost a bit of weight.
Yes, lighter on your feet, perhaps.
You may enter. We will be watching.
Now we test your mettle. Rise, warriors of Ngamahu.
That's one down.
Ngamahu smiles upon your strength.
But she's got good taste.
Ngamahu is the mother of fire. She lends it to us in life, but here, in death, we return it to Hinekora. We exist now to give our wisdom to our descendants, until we are all returned to the volcano. When the world is forged anew, a new line of Karui will emerge to conquer a savage world. Until then, we linger here, in the halls of the dead.
Face the guardians of the forest. Come, warriors of Tafor!
Simple enough.
The forest smiles upon your bravery.
Bravery, sure. Or stubbornness, same thing.
Tafor is the son of the forest and its father. His alone is the perspective of the ages, of centuries of life, growth, death, and decay. Inner peace can only be attained by accepting that life and death are inevitable. This is something you will learn as the ages pass here, in the halls of the dead.
Show us you flow like the sea! Assemble warriors of Pasalio!
All in a day's work.
Pasalio smiles upon your fluidity.
The ancestors see you. You are welcome in our halls of the dead.
Glad I could pass muster.
Pasalio is the father of water, but he does not require you to believe. He is the essence of the moment, of flowing from one second into the next. Be who you are. Be what you are. Be nothing other than this, and you will know peace. You will be here until the end of time, but that is no weight at all if you exist only in this moment. In this way, this flow, you will find it pleasant here, in the halls of the dead.
I walk among the dead. Just another day in Ray class, eh?
Death is not the end. There is always another. Continues. The lone traveler journeys on. The heartbeat of the world flows calm and constant. The sea holds many secrets for those who seek. A volcano rages, searing the night sky. The warrior emerges from the caldera, born anew.
Have no fear. I am both here and there. Just as you are now.
Am I hallucinating? I quit the opium dens years ago.
The water of sight does not slay the living. Just nearly so. The water of sight does not raise the dead. Just nearly so. On the verge, we have one eye in each world. And so, I serve Hinekora. I am her speaker, both in life and in death.
So, you're just lying there having a real deep snooze then?
The Mother of Death is all that stands between us and oblivion. Before she embraced us, those that died simply ceased to be. Now the souls of the Karui people continue on, lending their wisdom and strength to those that follow. Our Mother of Death is gifted with the ability to see into the past. Her prophecies guide us on the eternal search for the way forward.
So what, she learns from your mistakes, makes some new plans?
Before Rayclast, before the lake, before the primordial molten world, before the stars themselves. Time circled upon itself into infinity. Hinekora sees not what you will do, only what you did, and what you shall do again. Probably.
Time circled upon itself, eh? Do I dare ask?
One day, time will end. Then time will begin again. Hinekora remembers the future past. Not very clearly, but enough to guide our way forward. You do not remember our previous meetings, but I do, by the grace of Hinekora's sight.
I shouldn't have asked.
Some ends are peaceful, even quiet. Some are bloody, loud, and reckless. Some are lonely, and those are the worst. But the end of time is not to be feared. It is a release, a mercy. or the pains of a long and weary existence will fall away from us. Then we shall see the world with innocent eyes once more.
Forgive me, miss, but sounds like you remember all these dooms.
I do, and so much more besides.
What about this? Do you remember this chat we're having right now?
Yes, you and I shall have this conversation again. As we have before, many times. Time passes slowly for me, but it does pass. My service is not endless. The renowned Hatungo Narumoa served before me, and others served before her.
Guess we're all just footmen in someone's war, eh? Burdened by our memories.
I can only remember my future past while my soul is bound to Hinekora. Life and death draw ever closer together, and oblivion lies in wait. Hello again. Hinekora has seen you, but now, one final challenge.
Huh? A challenger? Old Yamasi is worthy of Hinekora. Come!
How'd you do that?
Breathe, mortal. Catch yourself if you can.
What? Oi, oi!
Too wiggly for you!
Need more time!
Yama knows your fate! Okay. Yama sees you. You are worthy.
Before you go crying animal cruelty, remember, you started this.
You beat Yama. Yama is impressed, but not surprised. We saw you. Yes, saw. The Mother of Death sees all. Oh, yes. Talakura. The Mother waited for you. The years come and go. Still, she waits. Last time, an outsider here. Very disappointing. Every failure brings less hope.
So, the usual?
You think you know. You imagine more. Cannot imagine. Longer than you think.
I don't know. I can imagine pretty long.
Yama has known many speakers. Walk among the dead, walk among the living, but belong to neither. Navali is kind. Kindest of all.
What, like she gives you treats or something?
Give Yama nuts! The others never did. They were dead, risen. One heartbeat Navali still has. Every shortest day. No destiny, no fate, and no hope yet. The mother sees only failure.
Odds be damned.
We try this, we try that, and we fail. You fail. She remembers all.
Job's the job, though. I won't give up.
Hope is a tasty worm, crawling on an unknown leaf. Cut down trees, one by one. The worm might still hide, but the forest grows thin.
All right, mate. Whatever you say.
Step forth. Behold the mother. Hinekora sees you. The past is laid bare before her. She knows you. But now, she listens. You may speak.
So what do you think, Miss Hinekora? Are we going to survive this?
Night promises peace, but the sun refuses to set. There is no one waiting on the other side of the river.
You what? You can't just... You can't say things like that, mate.
The Mother of Death has spoken. You will one day be welcomed here. Hinekora invites you to fight in our trial of the ancestors, to test yourself to your absolute limits. But now is not that time. When the time comes, you will know. It is a great honor to participate in our trial of the ancestors. It is very rare that an outsider is allowed to participate.
No need for all that. I'm game.
You will know when the time is right. For now, we are not undertaking the trials. Too many are refusing. One among us has elevated their angry voice above the others. Utula of the Kitava tribe has long found the afterlife constricting. He has convinced several others to become unruly. They are refusing to fight and causing great disturbances.
What's up his arse?
Utula has convinced them they could overthrow this place or even escape. We have done the best we can for the souls here, but it is not enough for some. This often happens with souls new to this timeless existence. It will pass, as it always does.
The first thing that grinning lot of fools did when they got here was build their enclave. The Twilight Order, they call themselves. Spend most of their time brainwashing anyone who will listen. And they've even got a decent chunk of Karui converted to their cause, whatever it may be. Bigger chunk of us can't stand them, though, myself included.
I'll figure 'em out. Been in a fight with many a zealot back in Trarthan.
I just think it's a dangerous game they're playing. Religion always is. I suppose we can visit them if you like, but I doubt it'll be very helpful. Raise the sails! We've arrived. Talamoana.
They're nice here. They'll feed you, give you a bed for the night, and there's always a listening ear. Taken them up on it a couple times myself when I had nowhere else to go. Ahoy!
A new world.
Don't suppose any of these friendly folk could offer me a beer? Friendly faces, pointy spears. Something's not adding up.
A new world away. A new world away.
Welcome to Erastus, friend. Praise those who seek utopia. I am Servitor Marius. I'm pleased to tell you, the Twilight Order opens its arms to all. However, only those who pledge to our cause are welcome within this hall. Are you seeking fulfillment, degenerate?
Hang on.
Because we are willing to...
No, hang on. Degenerate?
We are willing to absolve your past self of his crimes. In his place will stand a new man. Pledge yourself to a fresh start. Your donation is appreciated. Yes, the pledge is something we take very seriously. It is a commitment to yourself and to utopia. All we ask is that you join us wholeheartedly, without fear. Doubt is natural, and we will answer all your questions, leaving only pure determination toward the betterment of the world.
It's a cult, mate. It's definitely a cult. But cults can be fun.
You need not decide immediately, of course. Dine with us. Come to know us. We always say, you arrive a stranger on Erastus, but remain as a friend. The pledge can come later. For now, how about tithing? Tithing is a noble action indeed. Your support would be much appreciated.
Are you kidding me?
We will gladly educate you about our cause. You should seek the counsel of our missionary, Lorandis, once more. He can speak to the details of our plight better than I. I can take your pledge or a tithing. No more, no less. Trarthans are the lowest scum this world has to offer. The throwaways of Rayclast, cast in the image of crassness and treachery.
Watch it. I'm Trarthan.
Or so I've heard from the Eternal Empire's histories. Not my opinions, just from the scholars of the time.
I'm just getting your goat. You're spot on. We're a bunch of arseholes. I'm proud of it. What's going on? What are you worried about?
A servitor knows his place. Utopia awaits. Tomorrow awaits.
May the Savior guide you.
What's good?
Friend. Ah, so you've met Servitor Marius, a diligent shepherd of tomorrow.
Seemed a bit dodgy. Sounded like he wasn't sure what to share and what not to.
Oh, we just have very particular roles, you see. He is a servitor, he tends to the congregation. Quite an important task. I am a missionary. My role is to spread word to those willing to hear about the new tomorrow.
So his role is to shut up. Charming.
Don't worry, friend. It all becomes clearer the closer you get. With a large operation such as ours, defined roles are an important part of achieving success. So many moving parts the world over. It is freeing knowing your place in it all. I am very pleased you are showing such interest in our efforts.
Fight the good fight.
Oh, it's you.
Ahoy.
What can I do here for a deal?
Greetings.
Speak.
Greetings. It is curious that the weapon was broken into pieces.
From what I have seen, I have only ever seen it portrayed in It is my belief.
Interrupted?
It's impossible to know. Do you?
I was too young to remember much. But they did tell stories. I recall.
You were alive for that?
I remember that they were separatists. And in the end, they will move swiftly.
Hey ye, hey ye.
Greetings. It is curious that the weapon was broken into pieces and dispersed here.
From what I have seen, I don't believe the weapon was broken apart. It was never fully completed at all. I have only ever seen it portrayed in pieces. The third mural, the one you saw, must have been an instruction. It is my belief that the creators of the weapon were interrupted.
Interrupted? By what then?
It's impossible to know for certain. They were wiped out thousands of years before my time. Do you have any notion?
I was too young to remember much. I was among the Asmeri when it happened. But they did tell stories. I recall tales of a great fire, a great wasting.
You were alive for that? The historical record, it's always been conjecture.
I remember fear. I remember sorrow. But the Asmeri had chosen their homes carefully. They were separatists. They rejected technology. And in the end, they were right.
Well met.
Yes? Where to? For generations, the Isle of Shrikes was used for a coming-of-age trial for several tribes. Young Karui tried to sneak onto the rocks, climb the cliffs and take the eggs of the shrikes that nest there. The eggs are a valuable delicacy that many Karui would pay through the nose for. In recent years, though, the trial became far more deadly. The things that nest there, they are vile things.
Birds. Loud. Annoying. Ugh.
It's not really the type of island outsiders should be trespassing on. But let's do it anyway. Cast off! We made it! Yes?
G'day. As you wish. We made it. I left Kanu before I was even old enough to run the Isle of Shrikes. Because of that, in the eyes of the Karui, I'm not a man. I didn't pass the test. It's a ridiculous tradition, and I know a few ladies who can vouch for my manhood. What's good?
You are not yet a warrior, but soon you will be. Climb these cliffs and collect one shrike egg. If you feel you cannot go on, turn back. You can always try again next season. We seek to build wisdom and strength, not to destroy you. A corpse does your tribe no good. No matter what you choose to do, return with a grand tale of what you faced. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe.
This is a Karui rite of passage. I'll take Trarthan any day. Here we are, the big ugly bird herself. Oh, that ain't right. Out of mana! Just keeps getting worse! Thanks for making me see all that.
This piece of the weapon, it has writing on it.
The first example of precursor writing I've ever seen.
I recognize some of these symbols.
What? How?
When I was very young, but a boy and still mortal. Such a faded memory. I was in her lap, and symbols like these decorated a vivid book. I can almost hear her saying the words, what they mean.
What are you saying, old fella?
I'm not sure. I have to think on it. I have to try to remember.
Then we must find the other pieces. We need more information.
Now, we must find the others. Make haste.
Yes?
Know anything about them edicts?
We have very little information, but if the Seed of Corruption was the instrument of the Second Edict, it may have been created in response to an unknown First Edict.
The first mural I saw was broken, but there was definitely something there. They must have been facing some disaster, or enemy, or change in the world. Did they create the Seed of Corruption in response?
Whenever Vival built something dangerous, we also ran a parallel project. As a contingency, the weapon, the instrument of the Third Edict. I believe it is a fail-safe. If the Seed of Corruption grew out of control, then perhaps it was designed to shut down the experiment.
Then that is exactly what we will do.
Well, how about the Val? We got this Third Edict thing. Can we save them too?
I cannot. Unfortunately, that is not how time works. Everything one knows will happen, did happen. This is the one case where ignorance can be a scientist's greatest asset. I must learn as little about history as possible while I am in this era.
Indeed. Rumor has it you're looking for objects of grand importance. Should we be concerned?
Yeah, not gonna lie. Things are looking pretty rough.
Nothing's a secret around here for long, see? At least not to me. Just be careful. That's all I ask.
Make it quick. Well then, what is it that brings you here? You've clearly made yourself at home on our waters.
I'm on a quest, boss. Looking for pieces of an ancient weapon that I can use to take down corruption.
Our islands have become more and more sickened of late. Those who stray fall ill with the blood fever and are cast out to die alone. My Hotungo worries that the beast has returned to the world once more.
That's spot on. That's why I need the weapon, to drain and remove corruption.
This weapon, it sounds like it could cure the blood fever. We believe it is caused by corruption contaminating our very blood, so removing it may heal that sickness. A powerful weapon indeed. I suppose I can allow you to continue your search. For now, we will not interfere with your passage on our waters, but you best remain respectful. Remember, you are a guest.
What's good? So what is this thing you found? Seems only fair to ask, since we're doing all the hard work sailing you around.
Just another ancient thing I had to acquire. All I do these days, really.
Oh, how interesting. I guess. So we're risking our necks for some old collector's item, eh?
Pretty much. But could be what helps us save the world or something.
Could be. So it's uncertain. Ah, well, either way, we're doing our part. Let's see what happens. Tasa Leo guide you.
Are you telling me there may be another cataclysm? You should have told me sooner. If this weapon can truly save us all, we'll do whatever it takes to aid you.
It's a long shot, but it's all we got, really. Don't sweat it.
I won't fail. Maybe this is my chance to prove myself. Where to? That's less an island and more an active volcano. There's a swarm of deadly little things that make their home in the warrens further inland. We call them the kinfolk.
Nothing a drink or two can't smooth over between us.
They're feisty little buggers. They'll swarm you and eat the flesh off your bones while you're still screaming.
Okay, might need more than a couple of drinks then.
It's really their tyrant I'm worried about. Reports say he's getting bigger and bigger every time he's spotted. But sure, we can take you there, I guess. All stop! Here we are. Yes?
What's good? As you wish. Ah, we made it. What's good? Does Leo guide you? Fine, fine. Talk later.
Anything kinfolk want that bad, best left buried.
My Voltaxic canaries. How is it that you're running scared of this blind beastie? It can't even bloody see. They're whispering in the dark, every moment now, licking at our fear, tasting our sweat. We need more sulfite. Here we all are, lying about, sick as dogs, evil closing in around us. Get that sulfite, no matter what it takes. This green lot won't stand in our way, not with all we've got down here. Give it time, my sweethearts, give it time. Your master, Nico.
Walk right into this one. For your new champion? Feel like I'm being slow roasted here.
You don't bring sulfite.
No one told me to bring a gift.
Pain in my ass.
Watch it!
Ain't the boss of much now, are you?
This piece has writing too. I have some sense of the meaning.
Give me everything you recall, no matter how insignificant. We must try to translate them.
Oh boy, this is getting good.
As a child, I was sent to live among the Asmeri with my brother and sister. But before that, I lived somewhere else. Somewhere with great works of stone and metal and glass. And a kind, smiling face. A woman's face. I haven't thought about this in thousands of years. It's a mortal memory, faded to static.
Don't get distracted. Keep the thought in your mind. You must find the last piece. Now go. We will work on this.
Look for the last piece.
G'day. So, found more of that fancy weapon, eh? Can I see it?
Yeah, why not? I'll bring it around at some point. I just don't have it on me.
Oh, okay. Well, the more I hear, the more curious I get. Can't really blame me. I'm a simple fella. Something like this. Entire generations come and go without having eyes on a thing so significant.
Oh, look. Someone's taking it all a bit more serious.
The crew talks, I listen. Some of them heard that Doriabi guy arguing with the spooky one on the Cape. It did sound all very serious.
You mean Doriani and... Oh, well, whatever. Close enough.
Yeah, those fellas. Ah, well, good luck finding the other piece. We got your back. Calm
Good day.
seas flow under you.
Where to? That prison island was built by the Eternal Empire. It's been 300 years since the Cataclysm, but the inmates still wail from within the walls there. Can you believe it? Nobody ever let them out.
Prisoners aren't usually the first to be saved, or even the last.
It's a horrible place. You can still hear them pounding at the bars of their cells. Considering how awful it is, I guess you'll want us to sail straight there, right? Belay that order! Here we are.
In the King's March Tavern, sailors whisper about clanking and roaring coming from that prison. Though it was abandoned long ago, it seems there are still folks kicking around in there. I don't know much more about this place. No one does. Watch your back. Ahoy!
Talamoana.
Seems like a good place to lock someone up and throw away the key. It's easy to talk of justice. Living it's another matter.
You have been weighed and measured, and you have been found wanting. You are unworthy, but fear not, for redemption
is a grace which may be earned by the willing. Until then, the Empire shall be your father and your mother.
I'll break ya!
Within these walls, the Lady of Justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other. Choose wisely. The heart unlocks compassion. Compassion is the first step toward redemption.
Locked up, left to rot. Poor bastards never stood a chance.
Our mistake was holding on to hope. Even after the sky turned crimson and the sea raged. Even after we cowered inside these walls and rode out the chaos, we believed the Empire would come. Not for the prisoners, but for us. We kept them all caged for weeks as our supplies dwindled. The fish we caught were rotting and dead, yet still moving. The rain was slick like grease, and men who touched it began to burn from the inside out as if an unseen flame had caught within them. No ship from the Empire came. No ships passed at all. The prisoners were growing more and more restless and were certain to become violent. We told them nothing, but they'd felt it. So, we began to feed them. We cut chunks of meat. They kept growing back, so we cut some more, and that quelled the prisoners. They had no idea what we'd done. When they learn what they've been eating, gods help us.
By the order of Emperor Zaro, my honored predecessor, none may enter this chamber. The prisoner within is beyond death, beyond force of arms. He must be left to rot for all time. Emperor Chitis Perandus.
Ooh, thick as a banker's skull. Whatever's down here, they didn't want getting out. It's a damn bathhouse down here, and not the fun kind.
You traitor! Where are you?
Look, mate, I put you in here.
Fear my undying will! Not even Azaro's best could kill me. I am eternal!
Again!
I cannot die. Centuries drowning, and you think this will stop? Prolonging your death was your mistake. Not even Azaro's
He's almost
best
finished.
could kill me.
Hold still!
Azaro, you'll be next. Sorrow's best could kill me.
No need to thank me for freeing you.
The final piece. These symbols.
The translation work we've done. Is it enough?
Something about a forge. This part says you must finish it, or something like it. You must forge it. The word forge is drawn like a name. It's not an action, it's a place.
So, we must find an ancient precursor forge.
What? How do we do that?
This is the first time in my life I'm forced to admit. I have no idea. Ask the crew, perhaps. The Karui. They live here, after all.
This is the final piece. We have succeeded. Let us meet back in Kingsmarch to plan our next move.
A pleasure.
Well met.
Mysterious artifact found.
Yes?
We're looking for a forge. What kind?
It is older than any other civilization on Rayclast. Only stone will remain. Anything else would have long since decayed.
Well, how do I tell something has been made by them precursors?
They were masters of their world. They built structures whose mere remnants inspire awe. Even in me. You will know it when you see it. The Val would have supplanted their legacy, had we but time. Time is of the essence.
How can I advise?
Welcome. Let's deal.
Hail.
Yes?
How can I help? You found all the pieces then. So, what now? Do they just sort of snap together?
I'll suggest they try that. Chances are it's a bit more complicated. Always is.
You guess you're right. Nothing's that easy, is it? Let me ask around, eh? Maybe someone's heard a rumor or a myth. You never know. Bye then.
Miss Makoru, please tell me you got some ideas about where to find an old forge or an island with a bunch of ancient shite on it.
I've never heard any mention of such a place.
I have.
Really? Where?
My old tribe tells a tale of a foreign medicine woman. It's a very old story. Took place after a great fire scoured the world. My ancestors had to dive into the sea just to survive. When they came to the surface, they found a burned woman floating in the tide.
What's this have to do with the forge? Get to the point.
She begged them to take her somewhere and promised to forge them a great reward. But the toll was too heavy. She was too injured, and she died trying to use the forge. She was buried there.
Where?
Arrestus. Well, wasn't called that back then, though.
Arrestus? Why didn't you mention this sooner?
Mention what? An old myth about a foreign woman who died trying to use a forge some unknown thousands of years ago? I only knew you were looking for pieces of some old artifact. I didn't hear nothing about looking for a forge.
We need to work on our communication, mate. Sorry, first, mate. Let's visit Arastis.
Talamoana. The first thing that grinning lot of fools did when they got here was build their enclave. The Twilight Order, they call themselves. Spend most of their time brainwashing anyone who will listen. And they've even got a decent chunk of Karui converted to their cause, whatever it may be. Bigger chunk of us
I'll
can't.
figure 'em out. Been in a fight with many a zealot back in Trarthan.
I just think it's a dangerous game they're playing. Religion always is. This is as close as we can get.
May the Savior guide you.
Well, here we are, again.
I am so pleased you made it, friend. Erastus and the Order welcomes you. What's ours is yours. Break bread with us. Share in...
Quit it, I'm looking for some information.
I see. How can we assist you?
I'm looking for some real old ruins. Got any around here?
I think I may be able to help, but it will require a notable member of the Order. Please, follow me. Your timing is quite remarkable, you know. Together, we can witness the birth of a new tomorrow. A better tomorrow. Now, I must ask that you wait here a time. I shall fetch the first herald. He will know how to aid you. I am sure he will be delighted to meet you.
What's all that noise? Seems I didn't get the invitation.
Ah, the meddler in the flesh. We have been made well aware of your activities.
Kanu! How could you?
Let her go. It matters not. You will hand over what you have found. Come, Kanu.
Friend, give us the pieces. Come now, think this through. We promise you more. Accept Utopia. Embrace the Savior. Pledge now. It is not too late for you. Beauty awaits us all. Search your heart. You know that there is hope for you. You will not be harmed.
Wait till I get my hands on
Why
it,
did it come to this? We were trying to save you.
I know who carved this.
Deal with
looks
this
too old to be the Order.
Do not falter! This roar is yours to wield! Carve the way! Shield him! Break them! Carve the way!
Twilight leopards!
Torvian, crush the intruder! This rock is yours to wield! Oh, steel yourself! Fight for the Savior! Strike hard! Purge the unworthy! Carve the way! Shield him! Bring forward! Steel yourself! Shield their face! Strike hard!
best, are they? Big operation. Operation. Whatever they're after, I want it bad.
You really are becoming quite a nuisance.
Oi, you're really pushing your luck, lady.
My life's work is about to be finished. The Twilight Order will see to it that the world is remade. A world without gods, without suffering, without the disease of divinity. You and your shade cannot stop us. First Herald, deal with them.
As you wish. So long as divinity disgraces the world, no one is safe. You stand in the way of hope. Tomorrow is at hand. Let the gods die. Shatter. Strike. Bite. Ooh! My lady, you must take your leave. I will bury these fools. I will bury it all. For the Savior!
Please, please, take me with you, please! Wait, I know where they're keeping the beast. Orith, they're in Orith, please. Please forgive me, Makoru, please.
Treason is unforgivable.
Wait, no!
Let the ancestors judge him.
These murals, they appear to depict the weapon and the beast. Who made these?
The ones that came before. Older than the oldest stories.
This is it then. All roads lead here.
You've done well. This feels oddly familiar. This will take most of my strength. Stand back.
Behold! The might of the Karui!
No! What are you doing?
Taking what is rightfully ours! The Karui will now be stronger than ever before!
You fool! They need the weapon! The world is at stake!
Enough! What? No! Daughter! I will fix this. The Karui way!
The weapon is radiating intense corruption. It will sicken and madden all those who near it. Quickly, he has returned to Nakanu. You must stop him. The weapon is ready. It will sicken quick. You There is no doubt now in my mind. It is the weapon I saw in that third mural. The forging revealed an inscription. The symbols declare it The instrument of the Third Edict. It was designed for the sole purpose of cleansing corruption and destroying the beast.
The Third Edict? What is the meaning of these edicts? Perhaps it follows that the seed was the instrument of a second edict. But why? What part of this tale are we missing? Why would any civilization intentionally create the seed of corruption?
That's above my pay grade. Let's go destroy the beast and be done with it. Count Geonor's missus is the leader of the Twilight Order. What a bloody twist.
We should have known. Their goals were in alignment. It's obvious in retrospect.
We had centuries of science at our disposal, and still we could not control the beast. These religious fools are going to cause another cataclysm.
We must find them. We must make them see reason.
I was the most reasonable man of my era, and until my hand was forced, I didn't listen. I suspect they won't either.
Speak.
Well met. The situation has become dire, but we will aid you in any way that we can. First priority has to be saving the Tukohama tribe. This region has suffered from their dreaded blood fever before. This could be a disaster. Farewell.
Runesmith at your service. Go on. What can I do for you? Here for a deal?
Yes?
Yes?
Makoru's fallen ill. I can't believe it. You've got to do what you can to help her.
Tavakai reckons he can make her right again.
The man's not in his right mind. Please, just don't let her die.
She's been good to me. I'll have a look into it.
That maggot bastard! It just goes to show, you never truly know someone.
Well, he got what was coming.
But how did I not see it? I got blind drunk with him only a few days ago.
I can't see everything all the time, mate.
Ah, good point. He's stubborn, to say the least. But if he believes he's the true Nakura McCoy, he'll think he's the one to bring the Karui together.
The cheeky bugger.
Sometimes our convictions make monsters of us. I hope there's a way to set all this right.
That bloody scoundrel Kanu. I can't believe it. Rosary's my name. Ship's cook, on this vessel at least.
Your gruel is aptly named, mate. Grueling.
Don't hold it against me. I don't usually cook, okay? I just signed on to round out the crew. Technically, I'm the highest-ranking trade guild member on this ship, so I guess I'm the captain now. I'll get you where you need to go in Makoru's absence. Our first order of business ought to be getting her back. Set a course, and I'll make it happen. It'll haunt me forever. What was Kanu thinking? I knew he'd been out on Erastus a bunch, but I thought nothing of it. Figured he was having a good time. The way a young'un should.
It's a cult. Seen enough of them to respect their game.
Bloody bastards. They've always been a bit spooky, but I didn't know it went this far. And then there's Makoru. Oh, what a day it's been. We've served on a few ships together now. I always try to look out for her. Gave her a piece of advice now and then. We Kalgurans can be a bit hard-headed when it comes to foreigners. When she passed the captain's challenge with a unanimous vote, I was right proud. Her rescue should be our #1 priority. We owe her that. My best recipes? That's a good question. Generally speaking, I'll cook what I've got. I can't cook what I haven't got now, can I?
What you got then? And don't say water and cabbage.
Trusty cabbage soup. A staple aboard the Aurora, mate. A tradition, really.
He said it. Bugger me.
Well, look. If you want fancy, go to the King's March Tavern. We're here to do a job. Where to?
right? On me way. There you go. Something's not right. Not right at all. Blood fever. Madness. Blimey. Please, do whatever you can to save Makoru. What?
Oh no. This ain't good.
You're too far gone. Damn this blood fever.
Tavakai tore through the damn thing like paper.
Let's slip the chains of mercy! The era of the mighty has begun! Let each man and woman fight to be their own chieftain! To battle for supremacy until only one remains! The true Ngakura Makoi will be the last to stand, and their body will become the new world. Their blood...
Oh, please! You must aid us, yes?
Another notch on me helmet. You don't seem sick. What's going on?
Yes, but for how long? I can't be certain. Now, please, stop Tavakai. He is lost.
That's the plan, miss. You just keep yourself alive.
I will, yes. Go, save our people. Tukohama, aid this one.
You don't seem sick.
Yeah, now I will. Tukohama, aid this one.
More wreckage. At least I know I'm going the right way.
The Ngakura Makoi are those who truly embody our culture. If you wish to become one of us, you do not have to be Karui by blood. But you must follow the way. Pass your test at the Isle of Shrikes or elsewhere. Live by our traditions. Live through strength, but most of all, do not let the way shift or falter. Stand strong when others would seek to dominate or subvert you. This is how we will survive as a people.
Another interfering with things they don't understand. You don't belong here. This is a Karui matter.
Enough babble. Where's Makoru?
As we speak, the ancestors heal her. Enough! The time for talk is over.
Then shut up and fight! Didn't want to do this!
Remember this day! If you survive! I must be stronger.
If this is redemption, I'll stick to damnation.
might of the Karui! I am the true Nakuramakoi! Outsiders exploited our kindness. Now they will know. Now they will fear. Remember this day, if you survive. Lend me your hunger. Lend me your strength, Tukohama. This is not the way. What? Why do you reject me? All I have done in your honor. So be it. I will save my people myself. The power of the ancestors is mine! Everything for my people! Unleash yourself, Falakor! What have I done? It is over, Tavakai. Please, can you heal her? I believe so, but we have to move quickly. You must relinquish the weapon. Do what you must.
Father!
Forgive me, daughter. The fever took hold, and I lost my way.
You must not forget your mistake, Tavakai. For the coming war, we need you and your people to fight alongside us. I will use the weapon to heal those infected here. In return, the Karui must aid us in fighting Oriana and her forces.
You have my word.
Just do your part. Let's go.
Return to King's March. We must prepare to bring the fight to Oriana. With the weapon in hand, we must face the beast.
We've arrived. Talamoana. In a strange way, all of this may be what ends up healing my relationship with my father. Tavakai has seen what comes of his stubborn way, and I've seen that there is some wisdom to be found in our tribe's strength and loyalty.
All's well that ends well, I guess.
We'll just have to see where it goes from here. So, it seems Tavakai has pledged to aid you and, well, the crew and I already discussed it. We also volunteer. I didn't think I'd be fighting side by side with my father anytime soon. Truly, these are the end times. Ha! Good chat.
What you need? It fills my old heart to know she's well again. I hope after all this, we've learned enough to find a better way forward.
Leave the past in the past. Move forward.
I look forward to that. Keep it up.
Oh, you made us all proud, yes. You will forever hold a special place in the hearts of the Tukohama tribe.
Yes, you will be long remembered. The outsider who saved us all. We won't forget.
Been wild, seeing people living happily without money, slaves or drugs. I won't soon forget it.
Well, of course. We're pretty special, yes?
Unforgettable! Ha!
Why do you speak of Kitava here? It was our Tukohama that gave him his scars.
Those cultists that massacred Oriath were no Ngakuramakoi. They were undesirables.
So that's why you never tried to free them.
The cult of Kitava grew like a tumor when we allowed our culture to weaken. Kitava would have consumed the world. Had I been of age, I would have slain him myself. Let them all rot, forgotten.
Yes, it plagues us more and more of late. Starts with a fever. Progresses to boils rising from under the skin. Then, madness, rage.
It is heartbreaking, watching so many loved ones ripped apart, sent away to die alone.
Some Trarthans do that too, dying with dignity and all that.
We have no choice. Let one stay their family faults. Let the family stay, well, no more tribe. Yes.
The blood fever must end, no matter what it takes.
Ah, Ngā Makanui is all around us. The waters, the way, the Karui. Ngā Kanu is our home, but Ngā Makanui is our heart, yes?
What?
We are nomadic, usually. We've tarried too long in this place. Ngā Makanui is wherever the Ngākuramakoi currently call home.
We guard and protect the land, and it provides for us in return. We defend it with blood and axe. We cull that which should not be, that which corrupts. Then we travel on. Eventually, another tribe will arrive, finding it unspoiled. We do this so that when we move on, we too will find bounty waiting for us.
Yes, that is a beautiful aspect of the way. Seen like this, the tribes are one. Hinekora spoke to you? What did she say?
She did what?
It was strange. Very strange.
Ah, the Mother of Death tells us not what we want to know, but what we need to hear, yes. The meaning of her prophecies will become clear when the time is right.
The Hinekora tribe seems to have endless time to sit around playing with cryptic messages. We do not. We live in the real world, where we must fight or die. In any case, I don't want to know how you came to speak with the Mother of Death.
Be strong.